Hi Aries, this is Tara with Ariana. Start with your forecast for April 2025. This is the new month, so new energies are going to come into play. I will use the Ideal Tarot amongst other decks for your reading. For a personalized reading and for deck purchase, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. Now let's just begin your reading, Aries. The overall energy from the Ideal Tarot is the King of Pentacles. Possibly, you're getting the chance to make money, mint money. Maybe someone who has deep pockets is also going to help you out. In case you have an interview lined up, Aries, then this is a chance to talk about your unhappy past or your pathetic situation and tilt the scales in your favor. Incidentally, I'm also picking up that in case you seek services from others, then you should ensure that no one takes you for a ride, because it's possible that someone could try to take undue advantage of you. Primarily, Aries, this is the time to make hay while the sun shines. Someone is certainly going to be supportive of you. Besides, this person has your back. The final days of March stepping into April, I do have the Ace of Cups. Now the Ace of Cups talks about new beginnings. Possibly you were wanting new opportunities of income. Financial transactions had taken precedent at this time. I think you also needed to be prepared because your schedule could have gone for a toss. Maybe unscheduled work had arisen. Ego could have also affected your relationship. Basically, you needed to focus. Many of you were also looking into home repairs. Perhaps you were also interested in spirituality and religion. This is also talking about new beginnings in love as well. But then from the Ace to the 10 is a very long way off. So be mindful of that, Aries. Obstacles to overcome this month or the challenges. I do have the Temperance card. Now this is in the challenge position. So patience is the key if you want those rewards. Other than that, I also feel that there are people who could be acting behind your back. No point getting worked up. Maybe you're also a bit perturbed because your home life is a bit disturbed. Jealousy is something that you need to counter. Look into taxation issues, Aries. Influences for this month, I do have the Four of Swords. Now this person, he is a meditative state of mind. He is reflective. He is keeping to himself, perhaps a bit guarded. If you see his hands, they are not welcoming of other people. So maybe you should guard your territory, because like I said, envy is something that you need to counterattack. So the best way to combat is to not let the slip of the tongue lead to your undoing. It's going to be a really hectic month. Maybe you also need to find time, or you will ask for deadlines to be stretched. Keep a backup of your data, because someone is going to be a threat. Maybe you should not be too bothered by that person's threats, because it could turn out to be an idle threat. Gadgets could also bother you. Those of you who are in the leadership position will also lash out at inefficient staff. Maybe you need to sensationalize issues about errant workers. There could also be calls for an interview, yet some material gains are very likely. The first 10 days of April, I do have the Magician card. The Magician card is talking about the need for you to look for divine guidance, because there could be messages and signs from the universe. You have the chance to manifest whatever you desire. Maybe you find yourself being dragged in ugly situations. I do have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords asks you to cut through those obstacles. You could also be dealing with the air signs here, Aquarius, Libra, as well as Gemini. I think you need to use your intelligence to overcome the issues that leave you rattled. Perhaps, Aries, you could also have disagreements with your father or a father figure with respect to higher education, learning, or also with respect to better job opportunities which you believe lie elsewhere in another city. I think your loved ones could also accuse you of being unreasonable because they believe that they don't have deep pockets, but somehow I think things will fall in place for you. You're definitely peeved on account of the limitations that are imposed on you by your loved ones. Your responsibilities will also increase. Maybe a family member is also unwell this month, so you need to be the caregiver. You could also find yourself in a spot of bother because your family members think that you are instrumental in creating discord or disagreements. So keep to yourself and it will be for the best. Those of you who are in the leadership position will complete a lot of tasks. Again, deadlines will have to be met and you have to make adjustments. I think you also could be distressed because maybe the management is going to listen to the clients instead of you, so that could also unsettle you. The next 10 days, that is 11th to 20th April, is the King of Swords, another card from the suit of swords. So again, the air signs come into play. You're also someone who can use your intelligence to good effect. I think the onus is going to be on you. Your responsibilities could increase, but financial issues could create discord amongst your family members. Maybe you think that it's always you who has to take charge of the situation, but then Aries, you do have the wherewithal or you do have the gift to come good to help your family members or even those at work. You also need to discuss issues with your father or a father figure. Maybe your loved ones also think that you tend to dilly-dally, that you don't take responsibility immediately, but then I think you don't need to be reminded. You do know what you need to do. You know, with two kings, you're also dealing with older male figures. Cooperation is going to pay dividends at this time. Official work also needs your attention. You are definitely going to be under pressure. Many of you could also be thinking about signing up for an educational course, but think 10 times before you do so. Lenormand's key has also come up in your reading, so you're going to be a significant person in another person's life for sure. You do have the keys to unlock life secrets, and you also have the key to overcome the problems that lie this month. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 30th April, I do have the Chariot card. The Chariot asks about you to move forward in life. It also means that many of you could be traveling or making travel plans. Perhaps you're also commuting great distances within the city. I think you have the capacity and the ability to complete a lot of tasks, so you should do that. Your responsibilities will increase. You also need to network because you could be reluctant to do so. Others will also need your assistance and you're going to be in a position to help them. Technical work or gadget issues could also surface at this time, Aries, so you will be able to overcome them or you're able to help others. Like I said, also have this card, hospitality, bread. Many of you are going to be good hosts this month. You're going to host relatives or guests, even if it could eat into your work hours, but then that's what is the need of the hour. Maybe you can also rustle up a good meal and it will be lapped up by others around you. It is your light which illuminates the world. You're going to be like that pearl, even if it takes time to develop from a speck of sand or a speck of dirt. The oyster gives shape to this beautiful pearl. Likewise, I think you're going to come into your own. You see this light is also shining on the key. Likewise, you're going to shine and stand tall. With respect to your love life, I do have some cards from the Love Oracle deck. It says your circles going round in circles. Yellow color is going to be there, so maybe you need to do some solar plexus healing. Digestive system related issues need to be looked into. Circles going round in circles, so it says here that maybe you're going to find yourself in a spot because the same pattern is being repeated in your love life. Some of you could be cyber stalking your person. I think the longevity of your partner is also going to be a concern here. Maybe you want the universe to manifest this union, but then try to avoid the same issues, try to thrash them rather than allow them to become bigger issues. This could also be a karmic relationship that you're dealing with. It seems that you're back to square one. I do have the card, sorry that I hurt you. Maybe some of you could be in some kind of a mess or muddle, because misunderstanding could creep up in your relationship. I think you need to apologize, or the other person needs to do so, for this relationship to move forward. Incidentally, another card is please stay. So some of you could be dealing with some kind of separation. Physical distance in a relationship is also very likely for some Aries, so keep that in mind. From the Romance Angel deck, I do have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Maybe the two of you are traveling, in case yours is a good connection. Maybe this is a possibility you're going to enjoy that weekend getaway. Other than that, I also feel that some of you could be dealing with a person who is in your field, with whom you share a professional relationship. This person could have feelings for you. It could also be an older man. That's also very likely for some Aries. From the Divine Messages Oracle, I have this last card, Treasure Trove. So we started this reading with the King of Pentacles, where coins are displayed, and here again money is going to be made available to you, or you're going to earn some money this month. So strike while the iron is hot. You also need to collect things which you value. So maybe you're going to receive gifts this April 2025. I hope Aries you liked your reading. This is Tarot with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.